Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow. I prosper. And now, God stand up for bastard.
And keep rolling.
I'm sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Laertes, will you be ruled by me? To thine own peace. If he be now returned, I shall work him to an exploit long held in my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall, and for his death no wind of blame shall breathe, that even his mother shall uncharge the practice and call it accident. It falls right. You have been talked of since your travels much, and that in Hamlet's hearing, for a quality in which they say you shine. Your sum of parts do not together pluck such envy from him, as does that one. A very ribbon in the cap of youth. 2 months since, here was a gentleman of Normandy, a Norman, the very same. He made confession of you, and gave you such a masterly report for art and exercise in your defense, and for your rapier, most especially, that he cried out, "'Twould be a sight indeed if one could match you." Now this report of his did so envenom Hamlet with his envy that he could do nothing more but wish and beg your sudden coming o'er to play with him. Now, out of this, Laertes, is your father dear to you? Hamlet comes home. What would you undertake to show yourself your father's son indeed, more than in words? Revenge should have no bounds. But will you do this? Keep close within your chambers. Hamlet returneth, shall know you are come home. Will put on those, shall praise your excellence, and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Put you in fine together, and wager on your heads. He, being remiss, most generous, and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, for a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in the pass of practice, requite him for your father. Let's further think on this. Weigh what convenience of time and means shall fit us to our shape. This project should have a back or second. Let me see. We'll make a solemn wager on your cunnings. I haven't. When in your motion you're hot and dry, and when he calls for drink, I'll have prepared for him a chalice for the nonce, wherein but sipping. If he by chance escape your venom stuck, our purpose may hold there. How now, sweet queen?
Cut. Well, I'm impressed, because that was a real, both of you, real adjustment that you really did.
What was that, 23?
Really made an
Yeah.
adjustment.
What's the exposure? This is shutter. Where's the exposure, Mom?
It's both. It's a painting
George,
of Utah.
I see.
and for everybody,
Oh, okay, I get
the
you.
only difference
Oh.
between, well, not the only difference, but I think one of the main differences
23.
between doing something
Yeah.
that's contemporary and natural.
Seems to be only gain in shutter, though.
No, it's it'll
I got you.
and
work
doing
its
something
magic
that
somewhere
is
other than
classical,
Panasonic.
or doing something contemporary by somebody like
Oh, yeah,
David Hare.
But that's a similar lens to
David
on your
Mamet.
Yeah, it's not the lens.
DVX.
It's different. The setup is different.
Is
Yeah.
those two writers, who are contemporary writers, are a lot like Shakespeare. in the sense that
I think I had the
you
gain
can't
on.
just play the
No,
material naturally.
it's
on
when
the-
you
you can't just do
go
that.
past zero.
Right.
It
It
goes
goes to the
to
gain.
A lot
Yeah.
of the Meisner, I'm afraid, is great, but it teaches you just play natural, and you just react. And that's all that you really need to do. Unfortunately, that's
Oh, you
really
should thank
not
your
all
father.
you need to do.
What? Taping?
The first line of your speech, you did a wonderful,
Wait, it's not taping now.
so much more, the whole speech.
It is,
I
actually.
heard
The
words
DVD
I've
is
heard
running.
you do before, and the way you ended.
Matter of fast forward.
certain words. It was witty, and it was, you know, but that first
Yeah,
line, you
I
can't
don't
take
remember what the numbers
naturalistically.
are.
It's not even directing saying, I'm not a director saying I don't want it naturalistic. I'm saying the writing demands that you can't do it naturalistic.
Maybe it's 25.
Because
I think.
what is that first line? It's setting up the whole speech. Thou nature art my goddess.
Yeah,
That's
you
like
know,
the
very
first
few actors